Time is one of the most difficult properties in our universe to understand. It is something that seemingly runs our lives and is unavoidable. It has been an enigma that some of the smartest people on Earth are unable to solve. Aristotle once said, "Time is the most unknown of all unknown things." 2,500 years later, it is still a mystery. So, what is time? In classical physics, the concept of time generally used is that of absolute time, time which is independent of any perceiver, progresses at a consistent pace for everyone everywhere throughout the universe, and is essentially imperceptible and mathematical in nature. This accords with most people's everyday experience of how time flows. Yet, we know from Einstein's special and general relativity that time is relative. It depends on the frame of reference of an observer. Physicists define time as the progression of events from the past to the present into the future. Time can be considered to be the fourth dimension of reality, used to describe events in three-dimensional space. It is not something we can see, touch, or taste, but we can measure its passage. Time in the natural world has one direction, called the arrow of time. The question of why time is irreversible is one of the biggest unresolved questions in science. Is time travel possible? Jumping forward in time occurs in nature. Astronauts on the space station jump forward in time when they return to Earth in its slower movement relative to the station. However, traveling back in time poses problems. One issue is causality or cause and effect. Moving back in time could cause a temporal paradox. The grandfather paradox is a classic example. According to the paradox, if you travel back in time and kill your own grandfather before your mother or father was born, you could prevent your own birth. Many physicists believe time travel to the past is impossible, but there are solutions to a temporal paradox, such as traveling between parallel universes or branch points. Will time end? The answer to this question is unknown. If the universe expands forever, time would continue. If a new Big Bang occurs, our timeline would end and a new one would begin.